text you brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
An NBA 2K League analyst, but he's pretty darn good at the game too. Champ 2K, let's see how you do. The 2K TV Challenge is back, and this year we are switching it up. Not only are you playing one cover athlete, not only are you playing two cover athletes, but all three cover athletes. Damian Lillard, Kobe Bryant, Zion Williamson. First to 5, Hall of Fame, and the first to take.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand. A great view of our broadcast location today, downtown Atlanta. We're all set to bring you today's action. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. A look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at point guard. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Richardson, that's a two-pointer, and it's good off the back rim and in. Richardson's got the game going with his first points of the game for the 76ers. The pass to Collins. Now Hunter. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. From down in the low post, it goes.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Young left side. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Now, here is Young. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Shooting two.
That's good from Richardson.
We talk a lot about second-round picks coming in and making a difference. Josh Richardson is one of those guys, and he was rewarded financially for it.
And Richardson drops them both. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Herter, guarded by Harris. 5 on the clock, pass to Hunter, fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Capella.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Hunter softly drops in the floater.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Simmons inside the line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Horford. Second shot opportunity. And Embiid lays it in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Young against Simmons. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Young finds Collins. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins. Young's got 5 now.
He's calm. He's confident. Young has that hit factor.
And Simmons slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Three-pointer by Embiid. That one, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pushing it up. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his second bucket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Simmons. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. A three from Simmons. Nailed from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Right wing. Young taking his time here. From deep.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Young from outside. Again, Young missing. The 76ers leading by 5. And they double up Simmons. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
And Young, here we go. And the layup falls. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Poked loose. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Simmons got 19 points.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Eibel's checked in. Here's Capella. Reddish kicks to Hunter. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Eibel trying to get open. That one drops for him.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Capella, the pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Now, here's Hunter, defended by Thibault. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Damian Jones is checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Bembry comes in for John Collins. And it's Teague for Young. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Horford will bring it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. And Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
And here's Atlanta. Bembry the pass to Hunter. And stolen by Thibault. And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here is Teague. Pass to Jones. Now Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit. Left side Harris. And they pick up 2. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hunter dishes to Teague. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Teague. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Thibault. And they're pushing it up. 18 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Thibault's got his second bucket of the game to go. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. Then for the 76ers, Scotty's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And it's Burks in for Josh Richardson. Here's Dedmon.
Oh, yes. How about Dwayne Dedmon? The ability at his size to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And it's good for two.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The Hawks trail by 11. Reddish the pass to Bembry. Lots of room. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Passes to Korkmaz. Good, nice job down low. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's Reddish. Here's Bembry. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Horford. Reddish grabs the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. To the middle. Here's Teague. Banked in off the glass.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Scott, good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Shots good by Dedmon.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Burks. Great D that time from Teague.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Horford. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And there's the pass to Bembry. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
The Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Dedmon. Pass to Bembry. And the layup's good off the glass. Bembry's got his second basket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Thibault. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 11. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Teague. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. One-on-one here. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Bembry.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Mike Scott out there with Robinson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Horford. And it's Burks in at the 1. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons comes in for Burks. A shot by Milton, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Count that one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
That'll be a 5-second call. And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Here's Teague. Lays it up off the glass. Teague's got 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Scott. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Horford. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Under 6.
One shot.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Over in the corner, Reddish. No good on the 3. The 76ers leading by 12. Simmons finds Scott. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Milton with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Scott's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Atlanta making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Trae Young subbed in for Teague. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid comes in for Al Horford. And Harris subbed in for Scott. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. Capella's got 10 points.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
No good from Simmons.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Embiid throws it down.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Down by 12. And stolen by Harris. And now the fast break, Embiid with the ball. That one's not going to go. Collins with some nice D.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. They get it again. Capella. Young for 3. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim. Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
A 3 from Simmons. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Herter. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Going hard to the rim. That's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Reddish. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
And he knocks down the first one.
Watching Cam Reddish, I see all-star level potential. It's going to be interesting to track his development because he's still establishing his identity.
The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Josh Richardson's checked in for Philadelphia. And he makes both free throws. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Simmons, and he drops it in from the low post. Simmons got 23 points.
a hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
Now, here's Reddish. Richardson covering. The shot by Reddish, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And Simmons slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Richardson left side. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
I mean, in transition, Josh Richardson is fast with or without the ball in his possession.
Down low, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Now, here is Young. 12 points for him. In the corner, it's Hunter. Can they get it? And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 12. Robinson goes in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Andre Bembry's checked in for Reddish. Philadelphia also making some changes. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Glenn Robinson III, and it's Burks in for Simmons. Young inside, guarded by Harris. They need this. Young's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
To the wing on the left. Collins wide open. He fires. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Embiid from outside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And the stretch 5 capabilities of Embiid. Just another layer of his game that makes him so dangerous.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Burks' shot is good.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
To the left wing, Hunter, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
In the corner, it's Hunter. The 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Richardson left side. Wasted no time on that one. Richardson's got 8.
With great length for his position, Josh Richardson rising above and knocking down that mid-range jumper.
To the right side. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The offensive rebound. Here's Harris. Collins with some nice D.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Outside Collins. Hunter kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Bembry. Offensive rebound. Collins up and in from the low block. 10 points for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
The 76ers leading by 20. Harris inside the line. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
To the left side wing. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. And the 76ers call time here. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Atlanta making some changes. Jones comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Teague in for Trae Young. Then for the 76ers, Al Horford is checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz. The Hawks trail by 19. Out to the right wing. Here's Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Here's Burks. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
One shot.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid two-guard who can really light it up.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 19-point game. Jones dishes to Teague. In the corner, it's Hunter. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 5 assists in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Scott can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over eager.
Burks for three. That one doesn't drop. And Atlanta will come the other way. Lobbed up there for Collins and stolen by Horford. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Thibault. Offline with his three. The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Hunter. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hunter's got 18 points.
A solid shooter, and DeAndre Hunter with confidence taking these shots.
Teague surveying the D. Over Burks. And we've reached halftime in this one. 76ers ahead. They lead by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 27 points. And with all the stars on the 76ers, you forgot the root of this team is their defense. Kenny, why are the Sixers so strong on defense?
Well, they cover the pick and roll. I mean, very well. The Sixers use that drop coverage, and they force you to take that mid-range shot. They're really good defense.
And they have great size at all positions. They challenge you on defense and have great rim protection.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Hunter at the three with Collins at the four. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. From deep, Richardson, and he's good on the three ball. Richardson's got the first bucket of the third here for Philadelphia. Young with the ball. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Harris.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Philadelphia shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game.
Under six.
The Hawks trail by 20. Over to the wing. Jacks up a three. Herter, no good. And the 76ers with possession. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Simmons rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
Well, this is what they want from Herter. Be assertive and make plays.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
And the first one at the line is good.
With size in the backcourt, It's such an advantage. Kevin Huerter is 6'6" with a long frame.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Timeout. Start it.
Amen. Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Jumping out the fan, I'ma stand up. With no red, get your hands up. My haters broke, I can't stand up. Still in the streets, I'm rolling like Aaron. My money clean and that. They tryna put my life in front of cameras and watching me. See a young, living damn. I was ain't had no stamina. She my favorite, I'm a fan. She's a poverty, used to take it. It's heavy, so I cut the old glass. Then I drove it to the million, she never had no money for a hotel. When it's bad, so if you ain't talking money, get a voicemail. From the home or no. They tryna put my life in front of cameras.
Starhawks cheerleaders, one more time. Give it up.
And so he makes both from the line. The 76ers leading by 18. Here's Simmons. And he goes big with a dunk right on top of John Collins.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Capella, the pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Bangs home the trifecta.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Out to the wing. Here's Hunter. Atlanta again missing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
No good from Simmons. Hawks have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 15 points.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
And Simmons slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Young outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Misses in close. Hawk shooting in this game, 45%. Launches it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's...
Love it, love it.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Young outside. To the wing right side. Huerter from outside off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. A second chance effort. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first one falls.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the times.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Collins. And it's Reddish in for DeAndre Hunter. So Horford gets 2. So it's the Hawks now. Here's Young. 15 points in the game. Here's Reddish. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Reddish has got 6.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
Milton finds Embiid, shoots over Capella. That one is good from Joel Embiid. 23 points for Joel Embiid. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Philadelphia. Hawks shooting in this game, 45%. Young passes to Dedmon. Back to Young. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Count it. Embiid's got 7 now in this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And Herter gets it to go.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The drive by Simmons. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Again, the Hawks good for 2. The 76ers leading by 23. Here's Horford. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Young passes to Fernando. And here's Reddish. 8 points for him.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Young's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Hawks. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And it's the Hawks' ball. Passes it to Herter. Back to Young. From the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Young with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott comes in for Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. That's good from Simmons. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Bucket is good.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. Off target with his three. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. From downtown, another three for Philadelphia.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Hawks. Dedmon's got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Herter with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got 12 now in this quarter.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Count the basket.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the floor. He isn't going to back down.
In the corner, Herter with it. Another three for Atlanta.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
And the basket by Horford.
He's just so productive. And Horford's teammates know they can rely on him because he always makes the high IQ play.
Over in the corner, Reddish. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Reddish has got 10. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. And then Robinson slams it in.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Now Young. He's got 21. Over to the left wing. Here's Reddish. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Horford. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Young kicks to Reddish. There's the pass to Fernando. To the wing right side. A shot by Reddish, no good. Philadelphia's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. They get it back. Here's Horford, and it's blocked. And he gets it back. Hawks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Herter passes to Young, and that one, good. Timeout. Young's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
And the 76ers call time here.
Man, I'm one of a kind. You ain't my slime, you ain't one of my guys. Recognize when see the fake in disguise. Think I was let's pain in my eyes. Wondering why they be telling these lies. Ain't no goodbye, straight to cutting these ties. Mama say praying always to be wise. I hope they don't test me. I always been smart, never needed a tool. Plus I'm street smart, keep up. Benjamin, I get my pockets a tumble. Got used to baller, but I ain't no hooper. Can't go outside, got be here for my children. Can't go out bad, I said like a trooper. I do the dash, woo, there's a trooper. Cartier's on, I see what's in my future. I cannot catch this real life on the track. I came in through the back, Louis V on my back. Sharp as the tag, these shoes cost me a rack. I say, let's just see sending them back. And don't feel like I'm winning, I need me a plaque. Live life like a lineman, I need me a... Right beside me, this Cody and Zach. Gotta run it up like you seen on the track. This stream. Venus, I might tell a pop water on water, Katrina wrapped up like it's tennis, no cap 20,000 on the down. I just pulled up with a diva, she bougie.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Damian Jones is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bembry in for Kevin Huerter. Then for the 76ers, Tobias Harris is checked in for Horford. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Scott. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Scott's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Pass to Bembry. Wide open look. It's hauled in by Harris.
We talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Harris has got 9 points.
Just a solid all-around jump shooter. Tobias working over that mid-range area.
And Young kicks to Hunter. The three-pointer is right on target.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Trae Young. Teague with a clean look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 8.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch and fire.
Here's Burks. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Hunter, no good. Philadelphia leading by 22. The high post shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. He feeds it to Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Look at the explosiveness from the little man. Teague just rises up and never stops.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Scott, and Jones sends it back. .27 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Now, here's Hunter. D right on him. Pass to the Bembry. Hunter kicks to Jones. Great look, but off the mark.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Josh Richardson, and it's Thybulle in at the small forward.
For a guard, Josh Richardson has all type of length. He is consistently getting into the lane, and he can score. Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Here's Harris. Collins with some nice D.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jeff Teague.
This is what you want. Put the defender in a position where he has to foul you to stop you. Richardson can be a tricky cover.
Under 6.
The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Both good from the line that time. Now here's Teague. Knocked away and stolen by Thibault. And the powerful one-handed slam.
One thing you no longer want to do against Richardson, send him to the free throw line, an area where he is really improved.
Here's Hunter. And the three off target.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Knocks it loose and stolen by Thibault. Richardson with it, guarded by Hunter. Richardson, good.
Yet another one by Richardson. If you got somebody that's going good, give him free reign and let him roll.
Teague with the ball. A floater. Milton grabs the board. Now the 76ers with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Richardson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Richardson's got 8 points in the quarter.
I like they're calling Richardson's number, showing confidence in his ability to make that shot.
To the inside, and the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Tries it from 19. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Bembry. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Richardson. Here's Thibault. They get it back. Here's Harris. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He's a fluid athlete who knows what he's doing. Nice finish by Tobias Harris in transition.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Milton, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Out left to the wing, here's Hunter. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Milton. Capella trying to free himself up. Again, Philadelphia. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Richardson against Teague. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Bembry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Hawks, DeAndre Bembry. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Hawks making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. That one is no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Now, here's O'Quinn. Not a lot of room. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Bembry, defended by Milton. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That is his first foul of the game. Reddish, he's checked in for Bembry. And the 76ers also making a change. Horford's checked in. On defense, the 76ers. Over to the left wing. Graham gets a wide open look. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Horford will bring it up for Philadelphia. Over Reddish. The second effort, and the layup is up and in.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Horford, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
To the middle, here's Fernando. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now here comes Teague, leading the break. Taken away. Right side Horford, and the 76ers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Here's Horford. Off the inbound, and Labissiere sends it back.
And like how aggressive Labissiere is on defense, using that wide frame to turn back shots. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Atlanta with the ball. Teague the pass to Reddish. kicks to Labissiere. Good on the bucket. Labissiere's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Robinson finds O'Quinn.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
The Hawks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Graham. Milton grabs the board. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Count it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Hawks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. To the left wing, three-pointer, Graham. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
They grab their own miss. Here's Atlanta. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Reddish. Jones checked in for the Hawks. Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Philadelphia's shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Tries again. Graham with the rebound. Teague dishes to Reddish. He kicks it to Graham. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Three-pointer, Graham. Robinson pulls it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Graham, the pass to Teague. The feed to Labissiere. And Labissiere throws it down.
And the finishing ability of Labissiere, absolutely phenomenal at jamming it down.
And Teague has it in the corner. The quick look, no good that time. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul. Well, you know, he was once the future of the Hawks guard spot, but now Jeff Teague has returned to the team as a backup to the new face of the franchise.
You know, GA, Jeff Teague's going to be comfortable with any role he's given. Right now, running the second unit might be the best use of his skill set at this stage. But what I like, you can play the two together, him and Trae Young, and take ball handling duties away from Trae and let him spot up and shoot it.
Free throw good, Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Here's Milton. Scott with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Here's Neto. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Reddish kicks to Teague. Tipped away. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul.
At the line for the Hawks, Jeff Teague. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Here's O'Quinn, sinks it from just inside the baseline. O'Quinn's got 10 points here in the second half.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Atlanta again missing.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Baseline try. Rebound Atlanta. Reddish has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Labissiere. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist from Labissiere.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And yes, it's good. And here is Teague. To the wing on the left. Here's Reddish. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted by Raul Neto.
Atlanta shooting here about 46% for the game. To the right side. Graham from outside. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Milton, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Teague, the pass to Graham. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Graham in the corner to stop the run. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Scott's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Pass to Jones, drops in the layup for 2.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Robinson drives in. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Graham from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're ahead by 33. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game. Ben Simmons.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Embiid, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Joel Embiid, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Teague, the pass to Labissiere. And Labissiere throws it down.
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time.
With the assist.
Here's Thibault. The 76ers with another miss. To the left side wing. Drills the three-pointer.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, we know you're tough inside, but it was the long-range game that was working tonight. So what were you seeing out there?
I just shot the ball pretty well, and they left me open, and I made some threes, and they keep leaving me open. I'm gonna keep shooting.
Well, with results like tonight's, man, they may have to rethink that strategy. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.